Hello and welcome to the Homes of Hope Fiji podcast. Welcome to this new episode. Today we have our residents as part of our guest interviewees on this panel. And thank you for the long wait. I know we've been holding out on a few episodes, but we're finally here. Girls, how you guys feeling?
Great, yes.
Yeah, you guys nervous?
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little.
Been on a podcast before?
No,
No?
really.
First time?
first time.
I know some of you are nervous. It's just a conversation between us, so just be open, be yourselves, laugh if you have to, leave if you have to. No, don't leave. I'm just joking. You guys want to introduce yourselves while we're sitting here? Maybe just your name, how old you are?
Gimana guys?
My name is Makreta Lewadingalau. I'm well known as Maggie, but yes, I'm 22 years old. Thank you.
Thank you.
Naka, my name is Esther, and I am 21 years old.
Naka, my name is Lily and I'm 20 years old.
Yeah, thank you. So let's just get ready to it. You guys ready? So the girls are here to just tell you a bit of what they've been through here at Homes of Hope. Some things that they have done, making things new, that they've brought in that they didn't have when they joined Homes of Hope at first. I think I know when the girls joined, I don't think Lily would have been able to sit here and speak in front of the cameras. And I think, yeah. Okay, just a few questions we'd like to get you guys started on. One of it is, what steps have you guys taken or already taken on your growth journey? I understand you can have done therapy here,
Yeah.
self-care practices.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could elaborate. Take your time.
For me, steps that I've known or I'll take with me is breathing exercise, mindfulness. For breathing exercise, I'll try to control my stress. So when I'm stressed or there's too much overload in myself, I'll take a deep breath
Hmm.
and puff out for 3 times. From taking a walk, I'll take a walk in a long distance so that because if I stay in that area,
Hmm.
it'll make me more angry and stressful. So I have to take a walk to have a stress-free.
Yeah.
Stress-free. And doing that activity has helped me a lot
Hmm.
because it makes me concentrate more on my brain rather than concentrating from other stuffs. Yeah.
Oh, well answered. Thank you.
Naka, for me, I would say self-care.
Hmm.
Self-care means taking care of your body and taking care of your body at the same time too. And what I've learned here at Homes of Hope, I've learned how to take care of my body. We have this class called art therapy, and it talks about self-care, looking after your body mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So self-care is one of the things that I've targeted, and it's taking care of my body and what I should take and what I should not take, like drugs. I'm trying to quit drugs, trying. So yeah, and
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, well, as Lily said that she does what?
Taking a walk.
Taking a walk.
Yeah.
Well, I do the same. And I do breathing exercise. And one of the things that I've learned to cope with it is the bracelet that I'm wearing. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Okay. Can you explain more on that
Oh.
bracelet?
So each bracelet, I mean, each beads represent
Yeah.
something. For example, if you want to be honest, or if you want to be, honest. So
Yeah.
so there's an honest bead.
Great. Okay, that's nice.
Yes.
And that's very smart that you guys brought this up. I think just before we started this podcast, they're taking us through some breathing exercises. We've spoken on a few podcasts before about self-care, and one of those was the breathing exercise. Esther spoke about walking. Margaret talked about the beads that she created.
Yeah, and to add on that is that we have learned some of the coping mechanism from focus group, I
Yes,
guess.
focus
Hmm.
group.
And
Okay.
and so what we faced before, and we had our own ways of coping mechanism,
Yeah.
which wasn't good enough. And coming here to Homes of Hope, there are other ways, simple ways that we thought it was boring, but it's a helpful.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good that you mentioned. Would you be able to share one coping mechanism that you can all use that's way different from what you use, let's say?
For me, that would be taking a shower.
Yeah, as a coping mechanism.
Yeah, as a coping mechanism.
For me, I would,
Yeah. Go on.
for me, I would say eating. I love eating.
Mm.
That's a side effect.
It's not. For me, I'll rather sleep.
Mm. Wonderful coping mechanism. I think I use that one too a lot. Mm. Okay, moving on. Okay, when you look back on 2024, how do you think you have grown? Considering when you came in first, then now, we reaching the end of the year.
I've grown all three.
Hmm.
That would be spiritually, emotionally, and mentally.
Okay.
If I have to spoke spiritually, I did go to church, but I never liked reading the Bible or praying. So having inner life classes and all those, and taking turns in leading the devotion thing, it created a bond. It created a relationship between me and my God. So it was a great thing.
Thank you.
And mentally, what would I say? It's sometimes my brain can just take me in a place where I don't want to be. So I'm just letting my brain control me, which I wasn't supposed to be having. So the things that I've learned makes me become the person I am right now.
Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Well done.
For me, I would say emotionally, because every morning I would, when I wake up, I would get angry. I don't know what I would get angry about, but I just have a bad mood every morning. So
I agree.
So when we have art therapy, I learned about gratitude. It's about thanking God for everything that you have around you. So, and in the morning, like if my dorm mom get angry at me or say that I should be slashed or anything like that, I would think on the good things and not the bad things, happy thoughts and all that.
For me, it's spiritually and mentally. For mentally, I rather sometimes my brain runs worth it, you're this, so I think of good stuff. Like I think I'm worth it, I can do it, I'm an overcomer. So for spiritually, before I came to Homes of Hope, I don't know God that much. So when I came to Homes of Hope, doing Bible recovery and night with Auntie too, and doing church on campus, that has helped me a lot. It made me to know God more. And the thing is, it's not hate. I just don't like to read Bible. So when I always do that church service, all those things, it helped me a lot to read my Bible and to know God deeper. And when I see that, I know that God hasn't left me, and I know God is with me.
Well done. Well said. From what I've heard, it seems that there has been drastic changes. A lot of you have mentioned you have connected to God well as being part of this program. A lot of things you can have learned.
Yeah.
Also, as
A lot.
part of self-care, maintaining your thoughts,
Yes.
being connected spiritually. You mentioned in our last question, most of you walking and breathing, that means taking care of yourself physically.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that you can have been through some substantial change. And moving on, as you prepare, as you know, we're coming to the end of our HOH program. And don't get me wrong, you gang will surely be missed. But how do you think you will do when you're placed back with people and places or situations that may trigger you?
So, what?
As you know, we've come to the end, or nearly the end of a year in the HOH program. How do you girls think you'll do when you're placed back with people, places, or situations that may trigger you? Don't worry, take your time to answer.
Uh, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to face what's outside there. So if people will talk, I know people will talk a lot. I won't, because they won't bring anything good to me.
Good answer.
For me, I'll say I'll do good because I have my mom there to support me in my schoolwork or help me in look for a job. And also the center where I go and do voluntary work sometimes. So yeah, I think I'll do good.
Thank you.
Naka.
And she mentioned, I'm also ready. I'm also ready to face the world.
That's right.
Oh, you want me to talk more?
No, please go ahead. Please don't talk less. Yeah.
What I've learned from here, so put it this way, at times I face situations that put me into test, and I put into practice what I've learned. That's why I said I was ready. So whatever that comes across in my life that I'm going to face outside, I'm ready to tackle that situation. That's it.
Yeah, at the same
Are
time.
you ready?
And that's good. And you get that from all of your coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you think you return back to the public and become good role models or mentors?
Yeah, mentor. I will be a good mentor.
Role model.
That's good. And you said you do voluntary work at Sen.
Yes.
Okay. Plan to keep that up when you return?
Yeah. Yeah.
Speak the truth.
Yeah.
Love you hold.
Well answered. Looking back over the past year, what are some of the main lessons that you have learned about yourself?
Main lesson that we've learned now.
How about yourself? Yeah, throughout the whole year.
I would say that if I could lead a person to do wrong stuff, I can do that the same to the good side.
Okay. So being good role model now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me, I would say I've learned to overcome my struggles and addictions.
Okay.
Naka.
More.
I've learned how to what can I say? I've learned how to look more on the positive side and not on the negative side, and take what is limited and not unlimitedly. Nak.
Thank you.
Shut up. Okay, whatever.
Lily, anything from you?
Can you repeat the question?
Okay, sure. Looking back over the past year, your year through Homes of Hope, what's some of the main lessons that you have learned about yourself?
Okay. I have a lot,
Mm.
but I'll just share the main points. Okay, so coming here to Homes of Hope, especially for me, in my family, we don't talk like we don't have a family time.
Mm.
So for me coming here, like I can speak, like I can talk like freely, like a freedom to speech. And I'm in like I guess sometimes I give up easily. But come here, I know that I'm a strong woman
Mm.
and I'm an overcomer too.
Well done. Thank you. I also think that
I
these
also want to
girls.
add
Oh,
on.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Also, the main thing I've learned over here is becoming a hardworking person and not giving up on myself.
Yeah.
Well put.
And I would say that I'm worth it.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Me too.
Mm. So a lot of built up self-esteem. I think we've asked this question to the girls earlier, like how they feel about themselves. I think the girls have been a bit more humble in front of the camera, a bit more shy because the answers that they put up earlier, oh, they were a lot. Yeah, and I think a lot of them now have become more confident. It's good to see them laughing more loud. And yeah, um, second last question of
The day.
the podcast.
Oh.
Please list 3 strengths as a person, or 3 strengths that you have as a person.
I can pray for you.
Okay, it's so straight now. That means you're connected, probably.
Yes.
Yep,
100% connected.
100% connected.
What else?
What about you?
I will say I'm a cheerful person. That's one of my strengths. Helpful sometimes, sorry. And last of all, I'm a good sports person.
Hmm.
Like,
I'm a good role model. Yeah. Because I can share good things to people.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
That's a good
I have
answer.
a lot.
Oh yeah, please go ahead and share.
But I just say that I can pray for you.
Oh no, then you already said you have a lot. Now we expect Lily. How many we expect from her?
10.
Well, you said it. Maybe another 2.
Okay, let me think.
Think hard.
As I've mentioned that I can direct my peers in a good path. I would say that I'm a good influencer too.
yes.
Yes, see, I influence in the right path
Sometimes.
a lot.
We know.
Yeah. Well, that just summarizes all that we've prepared for this podcast. We thank the ladies, these 3 wonderful ladies, for being a part of the podcast. These are the first time that we've had residents on, as I mentioned earlier, and something that we think of doing onwards, and hoping to get stories of our girls out there. Soon enough, as you've heard, we have good role models here. We have people who've come in and changed throughout the whole program and something different. Anything else you gang like to say to the camera? Anything at all? To your viewers watching?
Just don't do drugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say parents, please listen more to your children and yeah.
mm,
I rather say have a family time
mm.
because that's important in a family.
That's very important. Thank you. I
Be
think
educated.
please be educated. Yeah. So I think in our next podcast we might have the 3 girls back on again. I think maybe to touch up more on some other questions, or maybe addressing others their age, or maybe what they'd like parents to learn, maybe to know
Yeah.
Yeah.
that Yeah, unheard voices probably. Yeah, but that's all for this podcast, and thank you very much for being a part of it. We'll see you on the next podcast. Goodbye.
Bye. As Christmas Disney, I just want to say that do spend time with the kids and don't go out grogging and having too much fun.
Families, please listen to your children and look after them.
And also, please watch out for your kids. Make sure you stay with them in the night wherever they go.
Christmas can be full of fun events and also dangerous events as well. So look out for each other and most importantly, look out for your kids.
From all of us here at Homes of Hope Fiji.
Yeah.